Good day. I am Sue Pickering. I am here to do a reading for the collective. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, I have a Black Friday sale on if you would like $45 Canadian off of a reading, a 60-minute reading. Use the code Black Friday, uppercase B, uppercase F, everything, and no spaces. Distant thunder, clear the air. Okay, I need some clarity on this because I have gotten a few things coming through for this today. Okay, I just feel like the energy is almost like there's worry. It's like something is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. The worry it is coming. Okay, and then we have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like what I'm hearing is stay focused. Stay focused on what you want. Stay focused on your dreams, your goals, if this is health, if this is relationship. Stay focused on what it is that you want, what you require, what you desire. I feel like some of this has to do with relationship, that there's some worry that something is going to happen. But if you're waiting for the shoe to fall, it will fall. If you are focusing on what you want for an outcome, continue to focus on that rather than waiting for something to crumble, because you'll manifest that, okay? The Hanged Man came out reversed. So I'm feeling like there's a space here for you to really, you're not looking at things the way you should be, okay? There is a space for you that you are looking at the negative side is what I'm getting. Knight of Swords. I feel like something is going to come in that you're going to unexpectedly receive, have happen. There's something that is unexpected going to happen. But it's almost like it's not going to happen until you change that mindset. It is like if you continue to be negative, it's going to take that much longer. It's called resistance, right? It's like waiting for that extra money to come in, and it's not coming in, and then at the last second it comes. But if you are in the mindset it's taking too long, or something isn't happening fast enough, or it's going to happen, we are too focused on what the negative rather than what the possibilities are, okay? Ace of Swords and Three of Wands, okay? There is something more out there for you to there's something bigger here that you need to focus on. There's something bigger, something more for you to really be an allowance of something greater to come, okay? And the Ace of Swords is all about new clarity coming in. There's something new gonna happen, some new ideas that are gonna shift the whole thing. Sometimes we get ourselves, and I'm in this too, once in a while I get stuck too, and it's just like, how do we get out of this? But we've always gotten out of it. Or how do we shift this? And it always shifts. There's something that happens. It's like, oh, I never thought that this could be a possibility. And all of a sudden it's in front of you, okay? Because sometimes the universe, like for instance, you're worried about money, say, and it's just like maybe you're gonna have a little bit of a slush fund that something is gonna you're gonna win a little bit of the lottery, or someone's gonna give you a bonus, or something like that is going to bring on something unexpected, because you wouldn't expect that stuff, right? That's just an example, but there's something that is going to happen that is going to shift the energy, but you have to look at it differently, because being stuck on a loop, I call it, where you can't stop thinking about how is this going to work out? What am I to do? But they're just saying, stay focused on your abilities, your strengths, your love, your relationship, your career. Stay focused on what you want, and be precise. Take your time on building something if you're trying to build something. Okay, yeah. And it's like, it's exhausting you. It's exhausting you to a point where you just can't even function anymore. But it's like, give that up, give it up. If you can just, just for a day, not think about it, and you will realize that energy will move and shift and change, and you will be able to step forward in something new. They're talking about something new happening, but something, maybe this has to do with new relationship, new partnership, new contracts, something new is coming. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Keep building what you're trying to build, building that legacy, mastering your craft, mastering relationship, mastering love, mastering, your business, mastering, whatever this has to do with. They're saying just start mastering it. And 9 of Swords came out reversed. Okay. So 9 of Swords is about, you're in your head, you're losing sleep, you're worried, you're anxious, you're all of the things. So being the fact that came out reversed is meaning that you're coming out of a space where you are, in worry, that you can, start going back to the basics, start going back to mastering what this is about. Okay. Mastering your gifts. Judgment. There's 2 cards just sitting on its own, so I'm taking them. Judgment. So continue to work hard, work at what you're doing, and it'll all pay off. It'll come back. Okay. And then Ace of Pentacles. So you've gotten the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and this is new journey, a new beginning. This is abundance. This is luck, fertility. It's all of it is coming, and it's coming for you, so you can continue to dream and move toward it. It's a shift in the direction you're going, a shift in your mindset, a shift in your relationship, however this fits for you. This is a general reading. If you want something more specific, contact me and I can be in your own energy, okay, when I'm doing a reading. But there's just something here. They're showing me abundance. So they're showing me a mushroom. When they show me mushrooms, it's abundance. Usually financial abundance, but not always, right? But there's just a space here for you to gain clarity, to build and something new, to plant some seeds for something new. Some new ideas are coming in for you to create more money, more wealth. Because sometimes that's funny. Sometimes we get ideas out of the blue, and it shifts our whole dynamic of our path. Okay, the Hanged Man, this time it came up upright. So really, you're moving out of not seeing things, not being stuck, into looking at it from a totally different perspective, and things shifting and changing, and a path opening up for you. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Right now the wheel isn't spinning because you're kind of stuck. The wheel isn't spinning in your favor because you're on a loop and you are focusing on the wrong things. Once you can be in a space where you're not worried the shoe is going to fall, that is when everything starts falling into place. That is when things start moving and some luck comes across your side. Some more things that are going to be in alignment for you as you move forward. Okay, a couple more cards here. Okay, gratitude. So when was the last time you sat in gratitude for all that you are? What brought you to this space? I did a gratitude here. Oh gosh, it's been this was a big one for me because something came across my path that was totally unexpected. And it was like, oh, well, this is going to make a difference in my life. And I am moving toward it. Okay. So, and then I sat and I went through, this would be a really good exercise. I went through every piece, every person, every choice I made to get to that space, to meet that certain person. Okay. So I went back, and if I wouldn't have met this person, I wouldn't have met the person that brought me to this thing that's in alignment with me. Okay. And then I went back, what brought me to meet that person, and who did I meet to meet this other person? What did I do one day? I walked into a store and talked to someone, like the whole thing, and going back and back and back and back. And wow, it was so powerful, in brought me to so much gratitude, because I know where this is going to take me and what it's going to do for me. So it's powerful when we can go back and think about what choices we made to get you on the path right exactly where you were. If that is your career and you've only been in that one career, maybe it was that choice to go to that school that you went to for university, or take, a course, or, talk to someone that brought you to the job, or, whatever. So go back and think about how you met whoever you met, or chose what you chose to get to where you're at. And there's gratitude in there. Truth. This is about you following your true self, your authentic self, a space where you are allowing your own magic to shine. They're also showing me alchemy, so alchemizing the energy to shift it. If you are in a negative space, that is what you're going to alchemize. Everything you touch is going to have that negative aspect to it, so then it is going to crumble because you're waiting for it to crumble. So there's a space here for you to really alchemize, positive energy, knowing that it's going to be okay and work out just fine. And be in that space until the wheel starts turning in your favor. It's coming. No, it's here already. You're not chasing it. You have all of what you need right in front of you. Okay. Enjoy and embrace your childlike mindset. So when was the last time you've had fun? When was the last time you really just forgotten about everything and just embraced the day and found the gratitude and the laughter and the fun, and go back to that no worry, no care? Okay. Perfect setting, painting the perfect picture until you believe that, until it actually happens, you can believe that it's going to happen, right? It's following that truth of yours. And empowerment is huge. It's a big word. It's a big energy. Okay. And this is about empowerment to move out of the choppy waters into the beautiful, rainbow light, if you want to call it. There's something to do with walking out of a space where you've been really fighting the current, or the wind has been blowing in your face. You know how when you're outside, the wind blows in your face, you put your head down and you're kind of protecting yourself? You're walking out of that. You're walking into a space of higher light, higher energy, more love, more energy, where it feels like you are empowered, where things are finally looking up. That wheel of fortune is starting to spin. Everything is a cycle. Okay. Something is coming to change, but you have to look at things differently than what you have been. You have to try and not stay up all night worrying all the time, and all of those things, because that is going to continue to keep this cycle right where it's at. Be a master at alchemizing the energy. Be a master at building your dream empire. Be a master at relationships. Be a master at your health. Whatever this is about, continue to master it, continue to work toward your big goal in where you want to go, because it's coming. And when you can focus on what you need to in those aspects, it's endless. It is beyond, it's infinite, right? So really working on, this change that is definitely coming. Something, oh wow, something is definitely coming to an end. I haven't been looking at the numbers, but you have 4 and 5 is 9. You have 27, which adds to 9. 2 and 7 add to 9, and you have 9. All 3 of these cards that came out of this one deck are all 9s. 9s are about endings. 9s are about a cycle coming to completion, for a whole new cycle to begin on a new path, new abundance, fertility, like I said, planting that seed. So it's going to, work out. It always has in some capacity. Okay. Thank you for being here. If you need to reach out with any questions or need help and you're stuck through what you're going through, I am here to help. I am here to listen. I can, I can just communicate however you want. And if you would like to book a reading or a coaching session where I can help you through that, let me know. And the link is in the description, as well as you can contact me. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a magical day. Much love.